Aisha Wrightson, I have a bunch of mutual funds. I'm currently investing via SIPs, two large caps, two multi-caps, one balanced fund, one small cap fund, one short-term debt fund, and one liquid fund. My question is, she writes, how should one choose from this myriad of mutual fund categories?
There are different ways of choosing complexity, or there are different ways of simplifying your investment choice. You can achieve all of this with just a balanced fund and one small cap fund. That's it. You can do without the short-term debt fund or the multi-cap fund or the large cap fund. No, mutual funds are of too many kind. She has actually chosen the more, the needed kind. I can still justify. But you can simplify your investments by just having 3-4 kind. Multi-cap fund and small cap fund to enhance your return, and maybe something tax saving fund, which is essential. But you can do without having too many of them. You can do without having a large cap fund. You can do without having a balanced fund if you are having multi-cap fund, or multi-cap fund if you have balanced fund. So you can just do with one. And that depends on your experience with the market. If you get very disappointed with the correcting market, it is good to be with a balanced fund. If you are fine with, if you have been with, and that is a function of your experience with the market. If you have been investing regularly for 4 or 5 years, it won't hurt you. But if you are a relatively new investor, it is always good to be starting with a balanced fund. Small cap fund to magnify your return, because nowadays I find that many large cap funds, multi-cap funds, or balanced fund, they have very small exposure to small caps, which actually are promising. But small caps are also very unnerving. They fall so freely in a market correction that it could, it can scare you. So, and can drive you out of the market permanently. So have a small allocation and then have a holistic view, do an annual review. So maybe I'll give you alternative plans. Have a balanced fund, have a small cap fund, and have nothing without the short-term funds and other things, because short-term funds and other things, maybe, if you have something within next 5 years, don't do a rebalancing. Or have a multi-cap fund and have your small cap fund if you're a long-term investor. Within the multi-cap fund and the balanced fund, if there is a need for a tax-saving fund to save taxes, earmark 1.5 lakh rupees to a tax-saving fund. I would consider that as a multi-cap fund which has a lock-in of 5 years and gets you the tax benefit.